Welcome back. Today, we'll tell you the second part of our winter camping story. We left off at our stop for the night by the windy shores. We had a restful sleep and started off our morning with fresh coffee and tea and a little breakfast. We then got changed for the day and headed off to our next destination, the forest. Yep, we went straight back to the forest. A different one though, one of our favorites. There's always robins following us while we walk its grounds, and more often than not, we're the only ones there. So we can really ground into the moment and decompress from human density and society in general. This time was no different. We had the whole place to ourselves, so we spent the morning and afternoon wandering through the trees, just breathing and being. The earth that holds the trees is soft and mossy, and walking on it makes us slow down and realize that this is infinitely better than the pavement. It's a little sad whenever we come back here and spot some more fallen trees, whether by natural causes or not. It just feels wrong to tamper even a little bit with the sanctuary. Another funny looking mushie. Can you name it? Caught a robin on camera while it was following us around. This is the other part of the forest. There's a trail for bikes here, but since no one was around that day, since it was 25th of December, we could wander without getting in anyone's way. The moss hanging from the trees is always a beautifully eerie sight. When the sun began climbing down the sky, it was time to head back to hang. We gathered a few twigs on the way back from already fallen branches for our festive dinner. Had something special in mind. I'll just go ahead and say it, since we were too busy enjoying the moment to film that bit. So, using the twigs, Florian created a makeshift oven for us to bake some camembert. We had lots of antipasti and crackers to dip. Well, not traditional, but which part of this was, really? We forgot to download a festive playlist and there was no signal, so we only had our usual playlist and one singular Christmas song that we played on loop before we got tired of it. We had a clear night sky for a few hours, so we caught a glimpse of the stars. We woke up the next morning near frozen. We had prepared a comfy 2-person sleeping bag, and while it got ridiculously warm within it during the night, the temperature in the hang was the same as the one outside in the morning. After warming up, we decided to head over to the beach once more. A different one than in the previous video though. We've never been to this one before. There was tall, soft grass everywhere, and the smell and sound of the sea instantly changed the mood. There was a small fence on one side of the beach, so we set out to see if there is a way around it. The sun was out, and while still cold and windy, we soaked up as much light as possible. The sand reminded us of the softness of mossy forest floor, and we found ourselves sinking into the moment of each step while searching for a way to access the water. Once there, we were met with that cute thing the sand does when it's soaked in water. You step on it, and it presses the water away, making a lighter colored patch around your foot. There's nothing like the sea, even with some industrial rigs in the far background. I really can't wait for warmer weather to just jump in. This little patch of sand we were on was getting waves from all directions. It was magical, and again, had it all to ourselves. So we enjoyed running around for a little while. But the tide was rolling in and our little beach was getting swallowed up bit by bit, so it was time to go. These are a few of our favorite photos we took on this day. Thank you for joining us for another little travel story. We hope you've enjoyed it. Follow us for more stories like this one. Stay safe and make sure you do at least one thing you love today. See you next time.